Daredevil is one of the only superheroes who is blind, yet is still able to go toe-to-toe with some of the most powerful antagonists like Wilson Fisk and Bullseye. But how does this actually work? Is he actually 100% blind, or just partially blind? Daredevil, aka Matt Murdock, is a superhero known as the Man Without Fear. He's a vigilante based in Hell's Kitchen, New York, and works as a defense attorney by day while acting as a mass vigilante at night. He is known for his Catholic faith, which often causes conflict within the character. The character is mainly played by Charlie Cox, who has portrayed him in the Netflix and Disney series in a total of 5 seasons. He wears a devil-like costume and fights with a lot of street-level crime in New York. Two of his most common enemies are Kingpin and Bullseye, but you can also see him have lots of other relationships with other characters like Elektra, Punisher, and even characters like Spider-Man in the comics. Daredevil originally got his powers in an accident when he was a child. He saw a blind man crossing the road and ran to save him from a truck that was going to hit him. The truck was carrying radioactive chemicals and ultimately crashed, spilling the chemicals into Matt's eyes, permanently blinding him. Although he lost his sight, this is also where he gained his powers. The chemicals caused a strange mutation in Matt, enhancing all his other senses, including his hearing, smell, touch and taste. Particularly his hearing gave him what's known as radar sense, allowing him to perceive the world around him through sound, essentially replacing his sight. Although he can't see, which is a drawback, he has the ability to hear things from far away, giving him a kind of 360 radar-like awareness. Through this, he can detect movement and shapes, and this is shown in the Daredevil film pretty well. Ultimately, Daredevil's powers essentially come from a mixture of the mutation from this accident and his training he underwent later on. So the question is Daredevil actually 100% blind? And the short answer is yes. Technically he is blind, he can't see out of his eyes at all. However, due to his enhanced senses, he can function like a fully able-bodied adult. Daredevil doesn't literally see sound, but his radar sense works similar to echolocation. He picks up sound waves and vibrations bouncing off objects, and his brain turns that information into a detailed 3D mental map of his surroundings. So instead of images, he experiences the world as a kind of constant spatial awareness. He also uses touch, air movement, smell, and even heartbeat detection, which is combined to create his own unified picture of the world. In theory, this does actually give Matt an advantage over people who can see. Some examples of Daredevil using his powers are detecting heartbeats to tell if someone is lying, as he can hear changes in people's heartbeats, showing if they're scared or nervous, and we see him use this a lot as a lawyer, but also when interrogating enemies. He fights multiple enemies at once just using his radar sense, doing things like dodging punches and weapons, and even sometimes bullets, allowing him to go up against enemies like Bullseye. And of course hearing from long distances. He can hear sounds like footsteps, someone loading a gun, and even breathing from far away, detecting danger before it happens, giving him the edge in conflict. So ultimately, but this is heavily substituted by what he can do with his enhanced senses.